What's up, everyone? Welcome, Squad Squad, and welcome back to the Slav Guns ongoing coverage of SHOT Show 2020. I'm here at the Lancer booth because you guys requested I do so. So we had the launch of the Alien pistol, which was insane, and we looked at it at SHOT Show Media Day. And if you haven't seen the video yet, you can click above that way. Today, however, I actually wanted to come to the booth and actually talk about the other products that Lancer is known for. And if you're not familiar with the Lancer name, you probably have heard of it, may not be familiar 100% with the company, but you will when I show you this. Lancer has been one of the leaders and the staples in the AR-15 market when it comes to magazines. They're translucent, they're awesome, they work, they look pretty. But once again, the company has a lot of other offerings, and I'm here with Dave, who is going to walk us through some of the newer products and the rest of the product lineup that you might be interested in.
Absolutely, thanks, Max. Yeah, so one of the big things that we've done is, Lancer Systems historically has been really heavily focused on law enforcement and military. The nice thing about that is it gives us an opportunity to develop some really unique products. Our background has always been in aerospace. We're an engineering company first, and then we make firearms given that engineering background. So we bring a lot of expertise to the table that a lot of companies don't have, specifically in composites, carbon fiber, machining processes, etc. So what's been really nice is, as we've been developing a lot of our products for law enforcement and military, we've seen a lot of that trickle down into the civilian market. It's become very popular with civilian competitive shooters in the 3-gun market, in the precision shooting world. So happy to walk you through some of our stuff. What we've got behind us right here is our AR-15 lineup. They're called our L15s. So starting from the top, we offer a little bit of something for everybody. So we've got our standard, 16-inch direct impingement AR-15 platform. Moving down from that is what's called our L15 Patrol. Okay. This is our 14.5-inch pin. This is designed a little bit more for law enforcement, but we can do it with the pin flash hider for the civilian community. A little bit of a shorter package, more portable. Moving up from that, we get into our longer guns from a precision and 3-gun world. So our DMR here is a great gun. It's had a lot of success in PRS. It's an 18-inch white oak barrel, chambered in .223 or 5.56. Very, very accurate gun, very well balanced. Again, all of our guns are going to come with our carbon fiber forends. So
I was going to say, so if you're in AR world, if you're a precision AR shooter, I was a little shocked when you said white oak. I'm like, white oak is a staple. So once again, we're not a huge well-known company, but if you go down to your range and look at the guys who are shooting AR service rifle type matches, ask them what type of barrels, are winning matches. It's white oak. I have white oak barrels in all of my ARs. They're just phenomenal, but well known for sub-MOA accuracy, and dang, you guys have them in those guns.
Well, and I can match that with one more. So I'll see the DMR with the white oak. When you move to our L15 competition, which is really designed specifically for 3-gun, that comes with a Bartline barrel in it. So we're not skimping on any of the barrels here. We are an accuracy-first company. Both of these guns come with a sub-MOA guarantee, and we challenge you to find that out for yourself.
Now, can you talk about why you went with sourcing barrels from the leaders, I would call, Bartline and White Oak, instead of, let's say, for example, you have the precision, why not build your own barrels?
Yeah, absolutely. So the way we look at it is if someone out there is doing something really, really well, we're not going to mess with success. Both White Oak and Bartline carry a lot of weight to their name, so that becomes a selling point for us. They are a trusted name in precision. So as far as we're concerned, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And so they're making some amazing barrels. So rather than having to spin up from scratch our own entire barrel production line, deal with all the development stuff, we're able to bring a complete package to the market with trusted names in accuracy.
Now, obviously, I'm looking at your guns. They don't look like your typical ARs. Can you talk about some of the unique features about your guns?
Sure. So what makes our actual receiver set very unique, if we'll take a look at the Patrol here. So if we flip it over to this side, you'll be able to see, number one, first and foremost, first thing you notice is our giant mag wells. Yep. So we have
definitely a 3-gun feature.
Well, it is. So we have 3 different sizes. So we have our standard mag well, which we don't actually have here, but that's our straight walled mag well. It's going to be similar to your typical mil-spec AR-15 lower. As you move up a size, you get to what's called our tactical mag well. It's a little bit larger. It's a little bit more funneled out. So if you can see, you definitely have better access in there. Everything is smooth.
Yeah, it's smooth all around.
Yep, it's impossible to fumble a reload on these guns.
Never say impossible.
Well, try it. Also, so moving up from that, you'll see we do have an enlarged magazine release button right from the factory, so that's a really nice feature. And then we have an ambidextrous bolt release.
Oh, wow.
So it makes it really great when you're doing speed reloads, whether you're in a defensive, tactical situation or on the competition side of things. You know, yes, everybody is trained. We're all used to reaching up, hitting the ping pong paddle, but it allows you to be even faster with that bolt drop.
Well, and there are solutions out there to have a bolt release. Forgot what the heck the name of it is, but it goes through the trigger and you can tap it from here. But I mean, it's just one extra thing. And so, I mean, until I got into the YouTube channel, I mean, like, until you shoot in the wintertime with gloves, you'd see how easy it is to fumble it. So, I mean, that's innovative. I mean, that's
one
awesome.
less thing to manipulate. You got it. Yeah. So it's just a couple of nice features about our receivers that, again, make them stand out a little bit from the rest of the market.
And then those carbon fiber looks like four ends.
Yes. So the carbon fiber handguards are a staple of our rifle line. And I'll grab one off the wall here. As you can see, the whole handguard itself is made from carbon fiber. We have a rear adapter piece that mounts to the receiver, and then our carbon tube locks up very, very tight to that. So what I'm holding is actually our new Gen 2 handguard. Okay. So this is new for this year. It should be available within the next few months on the market. We kind of redesigned, almost from the ground up, our previous generation of handguards. So we added a lot of rigidity to the system. So now if you're running clip-on thermals or a laser aiming module, you're able to maintain zero a lot better. Okay. We also shaved a lot of weight, believe it or not. It's a big, bold statement for what was already a very light handguard, but we were able to remove a lot of weight from the rear adapter piece. Okay.
For those who are not familiar with the benefits of carbon fiber, can you just quickly give a couple of viewpoints why carbon fiber and why it may actually be good for even if you don't compete?
Yep, absolutely. So the carbon fiber comes with a lot of very unique properties. Number one, it is as strong or stronger in many applications than aluminum. It has very, very strong crush strength. We drop test these. They pass all of the military standards. But in addition to that, it's also much better at thermal management than aluminum is. So it cools faster and it takes longer to heat up than aluminum does. So if you're shooting high rates of fire, whether it's competition, if you're running full auto, if you're running suppressed, it just reacts better to the heat than an aluminum counterpart would.
And how do these typically clamp onto the receivers?
Yep, so these ship, it's not in here right now, but these all do ship with our proprietary barrel nut. The new Gen 2 has a non-indexing barrel nut, so you don't have to worry about getting the gas tube in between the teeth or breaking off teeth, which can always be a hassle. So it comes with our barrel nut. It's got the wrench flats on it. You install the barrel nut, and then this mates up with the receiver. We've got the anti-rotation tabs up here, and our mounting mechanism is actually pretty innovative. So we've got a sled inside here that locks a pin up into the barrel nut, and then it also clamps from the side to remove any kind of rotation. So it locks up really, really nice and tight. And the adapter itself does come with the QD sling mounts on the side, both sides, ambidextrous, so it gives you a lot of mounting options. As for the top rail, you can get it with a full Picatinny rail, or you can get it with the 2-inch sight rail up front, or a full slick top option.
And that's something that's becoming a little bit more popular right now. So a couple of the guns I have, they don't have the full Picatinny rail, they just have the rail section in the front and the back. And I guess, why?
Yeah, so really what it comes down to is if you don't need the rail on the top, why add the weight? It also makes it more ergonomic for when you're wrapping your hand over the grip or a thumb up top. You got all these teeth up here. So yeah, they make rail cover panels, but it's just one extra thing you got to add, and it's extra weight. If you don't need to be clipping stuff onto the front, if you don't need a front sight, or if you need the 2-inch front sight rail, you still have that option, but it gives you a nice, smooth carbon fiber to hold up on the top.
Now, Dave, can you talk about the pricing and availability on both the handguards and the firearms?
Yep, absolutely. So the carbon fiber handguards themselves range in price from about $150 to about $325, and that's going from our short 6-inch variation up to our 15-inch variations, and like I said, it's available with those different top rails that will affect the pricing. Those will be all available within the next few months, hopefully by about Q2.
Okay. And I'm assuming those are real carbon fiber, not carbon fiber.
They're not plastic with a sticker on them. Yeah, 100% genuine carbon fiber. Yep, and we do all the carbon fiber work in-house at our facility in Pennsylvania. That's what we are really well known for. So.
And can we talk about the pricing and availability on the guns, and how does the process work?
Certainly, yeah. So the rifles themselves range anywhere from around the $1,200 price point for our L15 Defense up to around the $2,800 price point for our fully built-out, all the bells and whistles competition rifle.
I mean, that's still very, very reasonable for even a competition type gun, because I mean, if you're shooting 3-gun, I mean, you go to those events, I mean, you'll see guys spending $5,000-$6,000 on guns.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're not trying to price ourselves out of the market. We want to be providing one of the best systems on the market at a price point that is conducive to the every guy's budget. So a lot of great options, and everything is available on our website at lancer-systems.com, so you can browse through the different models, see the different features that each one contains.
So do you maintain typically these rifles in stock, or do you have to basically, is there a lead time for somebody to order until they get it?
Yep, there is a small lead time. It's usually about a 2 to 3 week process. It's pretty quick. They are all made to order, and the nice thing is, because we are a little bit of a smaller company, we have some additional flexibility. So if you're looking for something a little bit different on the gun, let's say you like the way it's set up, but you want a different stock on it, or you want a different muzzle device, we're able to do that for you, all within that 2 to 3 week lead time.
So basically, for the 40% of gun owners that are living in a banned state, let's say, for example, you can't have a adjustable stock, I'm sure somebody can order like a fixed type stock.
Yep, exactly. We have availability of those services. We can pin and weld your muzzle devices for you all in-house and make sure it's ready to go, and we ship it to your FFL.
Awesome. So that's the handguards, that's the rifles, and I hear you have something else new in the magazine.
We do. So what I've got behind me here is our new limited magazine. Now, limited doesn't mean limited edition. That means limited capacity.
It is limited edition for those who live in America.
Right.
Free America, by that I mean.
So what we did is, we've always had a limited capacity magazine available, but it was with a slightly different design. We used to have a rivet on the spine that would limit the travel of the follower. Unfortunately, a lot of states have gotten more and more restrictive over the years, and that wasn't complying with some of the various states out there. So what we did is we developed a 50-state compliant 10-round magazine that you still get all the benefits of the translucent magazine body, the texturing, the full-size form factor. So if you want to be training reloads, even if you just want the look and feel of a full-size magazine, you can now do that in all 50 states, limited to 10 rounds. And the way we did that is the floor plates are actually chemically welded in place. So this can't be modified in any way to remove that limiter, but that's what makes it 50-state compliant.
And I guess so, and this is actually a very common thing. So New Jersey, prior to the most recent laws, New Jersey was one of the states that had 15-round magazine limits instead of the more restrictive 10. So what a lot of people would actually do is they would modify their 30-round mags to 15, and they still wanted to have the full size of a magazine for training. It was just more convenient, easier to get in and out. The challenge was that most often, if you go to a lot of public ranges, you as the gun owner, you might get hassled by some more concerning range officers. But I think this is awesome because you do have the full-size magazine, but if somebody comes over, look, there's the follower, you can see it.
Exactly, and that's the benefit of these translucent magazines, which that is one of the things that we are best known for. So 3 out of the 5 of our magazine colors are translucent like this, so you can see through them. So it's available in the smoke magazine, which you saw earlier. It's available in clear. It's available in what we call TDE, or translucent dark earth, and then 2 opaque colors, which would be black and FDE. So a lot of options to choose from, and these limited mags will be available in both 30-round bodies and 20-round bodies. So if you're shooting off of a bipod and you still want the same benefits, you can do all of that. So 20 and 30-round bodies available in 5, 10, and 15-round limited capacities.
Translucent flat dark earth. What the heck is the world coming to?
Yep.
Now, one question I might have is, so with the floor plate being sealed, any type of issues somebody should be concerned about, or I mean, if they drop the magazines, what if it gets dirty?
Yep, so it's still relatively easy to clean. You can press the follower down. You can rinse these out with soap and water. You're not going to damage them. Believe it or not, we've had guys run these things through the dishwasher. We don't recommend it, but it can be done. So it's a challenge. You can't take it apart to clean it individually, but that is the challenge of living in a restricted state. So everything comes with some sacrifices, but we wanted to make sure that at least was an available option for people in those states.
He said just clean it with water. That the gun guy inside me is dying.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Well,
but hey,
it's the beauty of polymer and completely coated, reinforced stainless steel.
So what's the pricing? What's the availability? Where can people find these mags?
Yep, so the MSRP on these is going to be $22.99. They'll be available through our website and through any Lancer distributor or dealer.
Awesome. So there you go. Dave, thank you for having me out here.
You got it.
I really enjoyed learning about the company beyond the Alien pistol. So I know for many, you guys are a household name in the 3-gun community. You're a household name a little bit in the Northeast. But for many, you're first learning about Lancer because the Alien pistol. And once again, I'll have the video linked above. Click it, you'll love it. But there's a lot more to Lancer than just importing the awesome Alien pistol. And I'm really excited to learn about these guns because one of the things a lot of people don't realize is what's good for 3-gun is oftentimes really good for precision shooting. And really in the world, I mean, like, where do a lot of the developments in the firearms manufacturing happen? They happen in the 3-gun, they happen in other gun games where you can really use and drive the products to their ragged edge to see what works, what doesn't. So this is awesome, and maybe not for 3-gun, but even for precision rifle, I'm really excited to try those out. So again, Dave, thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely.
As always, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends if you enjoy the video. If you have questions, comments for Dave or myself, leave them in the comments below. And make sure to click the notification bell and subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date on our latest videos in the Precision Rifle series and our ongoing coverage of SHOT Show 2020. As always, thank you for watching. Keep on squatting, and I'll see you soon.